Hello, 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 hello. Let me see. Hey, it's Mitch. How you doing, Mitch? Let's see. Just trying to sort a few things out here. Heard you were coming back to Savannah, Mitch. When are you coming back to Savannah? By the way, can you hear me okay? Old and fat. Well, I think we all get there eventually. Certainly, certainly, certainly. You know? Glad you can make it today. I got some special stuff, man, here today. I certainly do. If you're a hardware guy like me, man, it's like a playground, man. It's like, wow. Can't wait. I'll just give it a little while here. See, I need my glasses. Who is that? Oh, Mike's Unboxing, man. What's happening, man? I like Mike's Unboxing channel. Pretty good channel there. Never know who you're going to find. Right? Oh, look. Ah, it's Welch. Welch, Tony's Unboxing. What's happening, fellas? Good to see you. I'm going to give it a little bit before I get started. In case anybody else wants to see this. I was pretty excited about it myself, man. It is definitely the most highest end computer I've ever built, with the most expensive parts, and I'm quite honored to help this customer out of mine, to be honest. I have to put my glasses on just to read the chat, so don't mind me. Yeah, good to see everyone here. What's been going on? I guess you guys are in Brytech's Discord over there. Excuse me. You guys are a trip, man. You guys are a trip. Let's see who we got here. Quite all right. So what's everybody been up to? Yeah, hanging out on a Saturday? Yeah, Mitch. We'll have to get you that information. He did. He started another Discord. I think if you scroll down on his videos, Mitch, you'll find it. You'll find his details on how to hop on. Snow. Let me tell you, it's almost 80 degrees here. It's hot. It's hot. It's been like that for almost 2 weeks. It's supposed to cool off a little bit here coming up, but awesome. Well, welcome everyone. Glad you made it here. I got some things to show you. So, there's a college here in my area that a pretty expensive college. It's one of the most expensive colleges in the country. But there's a student there, and this school specializes in things like computer animation and things like that, right? Which require really high-end computers. And that the school itself provides, you know, the students some computers, you know, and the students, they have to, you know, go to a certain area in a certain building of the school or whatever, and sit down in front of these computers and work on their projects. And the type of hardware that's required for the type of software they run, one of which is called Maya. It's a very high-end computer animation software. But there are several other ones out there that are cutting-edge, bleeding-edge software that and I'm getting all the information from this customer who I've been talking with, so he's telling me firsthand what the deal is. But you know, one of the pieces of software, they had a professor come in who is one of the engineers of some of this software, and the question was raised to him. The question was raised, you know, exactly, you know, what type of computer or what specs would you recommend to run this software? And you know, he started off with, well, let's just go ahead and I'll recommend, you know, 16 cores, you know, and you know, high-end stuff, very high-end stuff. So you start there, you know. Obviously, if you're going to get something with 16 cores with on the Intel side, it's the board and everything else that comes with it is going to be very high-end. So, hey John, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. So anyways, I've been approached by this student, and he wants me to build him a computer that's going to suit his needs, meet and exceed his needs for school. And you know, the whole idea of having your own computer is basically, you know, you could do all of your work in your dorm, you know, instead of having to travel or walk to another area of the school or whatever, and, you know, to sit down in an environment. To be able to do that in your dorm, you know, is the ultimate. So I've been working with him. Really great guy to work with, and we've come to an agreement on the type of components that he wanted and everything. And actually, I've been discussing this with Brightech a little bit, and Donald Sayers, some of you guys may know him. They've helped me kind of source out these parts, because these parts are getting, or can be, very scarce, not to mention very pricey, very expensive. What? Elliot. Man, Elliot. Appreciate that, buddy. $5 tip. How about that, man? I really appreciate that. You just don't know what that means. Wow. You have to do that, man. That's great. Appreciate that. But anyways, I want to, today, basically we've agreed to everything, and we've sourced out the parts, and now finally the parts have started to arrive. I've got 90% of the parts here today, and so I'm not going to sit here and like build an entire computer live. I'm not going to do that. You know, computers, you know, they, you know, more often than not are built the same way, you know, no matter, you know, how high end the components are. But I will today, I will show you firsthand. See, I'm a hardware guy. I really love touching, feeling, smelling, you know, really nice hardware. So so today I'd like to just, you know, introduce you guys to some of the components that are going to be used in this build. I'll open them up for the first time. We'll talk about them for the first time, and there's some really nice components, really nice components. So, and I'll touch on them, you know, briefly and talk about it. Now, when I am building this computer, I'm going to be also, you know, obviously doing you know, my usual filming of the build and everything, and so. I will be documenting it, and I will be uploading it to YouTube, and I may even pull out another live stream during that build process at some point, but I'm not going to sit here and build the entire computer. I mean, this isn't really a how to build a computer. I just really want to share with everyone these amazing components, because I mean, I don't know about you guys, but the things I'm about to show you, I'm really excited about. I've never had such high-end components in my hands before. So that's just me. I mean, if you're not interested in that, then oh well. But that's about what I'm going to do here today, everyone. Glad everybody can make it here today. By the way, I really appreciate you being here on this beautiful Saturday. Yes, John. Yes, John. I see you there, buddy. Uh-oh. Tony, can't be freezing up there, buddy. Oh, Mitch, please. You telling me? Oh, I agree, Mike, about the smell should be. It's like the new car smell, you know. You know, I love it. So let me just go ahead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to aim the camera down here on my bench. I'm trying to find the cleanest side of my mat. I mean, this is it. This is in my shop. I don't have a studio or, you know, nothing special. I don't have special lighting. I don't have all the studio stuff. Man, these other guys have. I mean, this is live in my shop, where I do business every day, and you know, that's just the way I'm going to roll with it. So let me go ahead and I'm going to angle you guys down here. Whoop. Let's see if I can get that a little bit better. Let's see how that's going to do. I don't know. Focus in there a little bit. All right. Well, I think from the title, you guys probably know what I'm going to start off with. Oh, boy. I don't want a crotch shot either. Let me see if I can zoom in there a little bit. Maybe something like that there, yeah? All that other stuff will go away on the screen there. What is it? That'll go away. Well, here we go. Here's the start of it. That baby right there. Man, let me tell you. That is one incredible piece of chip right there. Everybody knows that, right? So, I mean, basically, this is obviously the i9-9960x. It's a 2066 socket, and it is a very good chip with 16 cores, 32 threads, and we tried to find, I believe it's the 9980X. They really wanted to go with that, but that was about $800 more than this, and it would also probably take a while to get here also. Hello, Brian. Good to see you, buddy. So, just one heck of a chip. I'm sure everyone will agree here. But It's an unlocked chip. I'm going to go ahead and open it. And it is a, just looking at the specs here on this guy. Yeah. So it's a Skylake processor. And it was launched about middle of last year, 2018. It's got 3.1 gigahertz base clock and a 4.4 gigahertz turbo, which, you know, which is pretty good. There's other Intel chips, you know, that can meet that, but where this thing excels, obviously, is the hyper-threading. So he says he needs this. He actually needs more than this, but I want to crack this baby open. Oh. All right. Ah, look at that. That's quite a heavy little chip there too. Nothing much to see, you know, but figure what the hell, I'll do it with you guys here anyway. Ooh. Nice. Very nice. Supports up to 128 gig memory, dependent memory. That's a nice chip. I'm sure you would agree. What is this? Close to, I don't know, $1,700 or something like that. Anyways, it's a really nice chip. So that's what we're going to be going with. Processor on this build is that. All right. So let me, I'm going to very gently set this over here, and I'm going to go get the next item I want to talk about here. That thing's heavy. This is the ASUS TUF 299 motherboard. 5-year warranty. This is a very heavy motherboard, extremely heavy. It's LGA 2066, obviously. They're using what's called thermal armor. Dual M.2s on this. Supports Intel Optane memory. USB 3.1 Gen 2. And lots and lots and lots of cooling features. Let me back that out a little bit. I think this will go really well with the chip that we picked out here. Let's just open this thing up, shall we? Ho ho ho! Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Let's see what we got here. Very nice. Nicely packaged. Let's see what they got in the box here. They got a video card bracket so your video card doesn't sag. I'll get to the video card in a minute. This looks like the M.2 vertical mount. That's what that looks like. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. We'll have another look at that a little bit later. And all of these items that I'm discussing today, I'll go into more detail, you know, whenever I'm doing the build at another time. I know what these are. These are actual covers for your expansion slots. And then there's a USB drive here, and I will explain to you guys what that is about in just a moment. And then we have our SLI bridges here. I think everyone knows what those are pretty much. ROG SLI bridges. And then of course the main feature is the motherboard itself. Got some other things here at the bottom. IO shield. some SATA cables. I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to investigate that. More SATA cables. Some stickers, if you're into that. Obviously, the book, the manual. Coupon for your cable mods. And let me pull this motherboard out real quick. I'm going to pull this out first. And then there's some other warranty information, accessory guide. So that'll tell us what a lot of this stuff is. Like I say, I'll go into more detail with this. I'll go into more detail with this whenever I'm building the computer. Look for those on my videos there on my channel. Brian says Mike will be buying this PC parts next week. Oh boy. Well, we look forward to that then, I guess. Right? Easy does it there. Nice and easy. Man, this board's heavy, man. I'm telling you, this board is heavy. Holy moly. It's heavy. This thing's heavy, man. Nice and easy. Pull this thing out. Oh, yeah. Now, that's a nice looking board. Ooh, wow. Oh, my goodness. That's a beautiful board. It's gorgeous. I wish you guys could feel how heavy this is. It is just solid. It is rock solid. Wow. Thermal armor is what it says down here. Very nice board. Extremely nice. So this comes with a certification card, and it's a certification of reliability. So I guess this thing goes through some serious tests for moisture resistance, vibration tests, mechanical shocks, thermal shocks, on and on and on. Salt spray test. Look at that. And then the capacitors get the moisture resistance, a solder bath test, mechanical shock on the chokes and the MOSFETs, you know, the vibration test, temperature cycling test, thermal shock test, mechanical shock. So, and they stamp it all with a 5-year warranty. So it's just such a nice board. It's unbelievable. So it is incredible. So I do know, I want to show you that I know that these PCI Express slots are reinforced, have reinforced steel around them to really hold the cards in place. So that is really nice. And if you notice here, there are some covers. So right under here is where the M.2 slot is. Where's my screwdriver? Let me get my screwdriver. We'll take that off real quick. This right here. We'll take that off real quick and have a quick look at that. It's just such a nice looking board. It really is. Incredible. So we'll take this off here. Quick, just to have a look. And this is where you're, and this is heavy. This thing right here is heavy. That's solid metal. This is where one of your M.2s goes right here, and it's got a thermal pad right underneath here, so it rests on the chips of the M.2. And then right here also is another thermal pad. So you want to peel off that sticker right there. And that goes right back into place, just like that. And right down here is another slot for a vertical M.2. And that we're going to need both of those, and I'm going to tell you why in a moment. And let me open up these, see how these work. It is lovely, Brian. It really is. So they come with several of these doors, these slots, and what these do is they cover they cover your unused slots. So it protects them from dust. So whichever slots you're not using, they give you several of them. You can just pop these on and it will protect it. I think that's really nice. So we have 8 RAM slots here, DDR4, and I do know that with the chip that I have, it will support all 8 slots and basically quad channel. I do know that some older generation 2066 chips will only support 4 of these slots from the research I've done. So if you decide to purchase this board, be sure that you do your research on the chip that goes with it and how much memory that it supports. It just tells you the configuration to put the memory in. So we'll just leave that there. I'll just set this off to the side right there. So let's see here. Look at here real quick. Right. So on the back of the motherboard, it has right here where the I/O ports are. If you can see here, we've got USB 3.1 Gen 2 right here and Gen 2 Type C. So right there you got 3.1 Gen 2. That's cutting edge right now. Then you have 4 USB 3.1 Gen 1 Type A ports. And then you have 6 USB 2.0 ports. And the front can support up to 4 more USB 3.1 ports if needed. And so there's looks like there's 2 slots here, one here and one on this side for USB 3.1 front panel. Pretty nice there. The front panel headers here. You can see you have some headers for your RGBs. So obviously ASUS is all about the RGBs, and this does support, what is that, the AOC that comes with to synchronize all the lights and everything, of course, if you're into that. So there's a fan right here, and what that fan does is it funnels down, it draws air and pulls it right over your M.2, your drive here, your NVMe. So that's really nice. I really like that. Then we have all of our Sata ports here on this side. 4, 6. There's 8 of them there, and it just has really. See what the back looks like. It's moving around here. Here's something moving around. Oh, okay. I didn't put that back on, so we'll leave that alone. Okay. Oh, the back of this board. That's metal. That's all solid. That's solid metal. I mean, that's just rocking. That is rock solid. Unbelievable. I love it. Oh my gosh. That's going to be... You know, I may just pop this chip in before we leave here today, just to let you guys watch me insert that there. That'd be nice. Let me put this back on, and we'll move on to some other parts. Yeah? Woohoo, man. It's like a playground for me. Yeah, I'm loving it. I love this stuff. Put this back on here. Tony's here. Just woke up. Good morning, Tony. Right. Put this back in the box. Oh, let me tell you something here too. Let me show you guys this. It's a nice little added feature. If I can get this open. There you go. So this comes with a USB dongle type thing here, right? So what you do, plug that into the back of the board, and then you can connect this up with your wireless device or your cell phone or your smartphone, and you can actually monitor all of the specs and temps and everything on you, and you can change, you can clear your CMOS, several other neat things that you can control or monitor directly off of your cell phone. So that's a pretty cool added little feature there, I think. Pretty awesome, yeah? So just let me gently set this stuff aside for now. Gently move this. Very nice. Let's move on to our next item, shall we? How about that? So this is the Vengeance LPX 128 gig kit. This is 8 times 16 gigs sticks, 8 sticks, DDR4 RAM, and here's the big one, 3800 megahertz. 3800 megahertz. Oh, let's open this up and have a look. Let's see what we got. And you guys can look this up yourself. This memory kit right here is almost $2,000 at the time of this video recording here. So high-end stuff. See what we got. So it's going to come out like this. Come on. Get that in there good, don't they? There we go. There's one kit there. I guess one kit here. Let's see what we got. Oh man. Give you a nice flat fan for airflow. How about that? Very nice. That's going to look sharp. Freaking cool. Set that down there. Here are your sticks. Here are your sticks of RAM. Nice. Very nice. I'm real interested in the fan. Wonder how quiet it is, and I wonder how much airflow it produces. Figure out how to mount that too. That's going to be fun to mess with. We got, looks like some brackets down in here. See what I got. Got a shroud. It's a fan shroud here. And some adapters. We'll have to look in to see how all that goes together, huh? And some more items here. I would assume that would help you lock the RAM down, or the fan down onto the RAM. So the heat spreader on these is made of pure aluminum for, you know, heat dissipation. So it's really designed for higher frequencies and greater bandwidth, and it's designed for low power consumption. And they also keep it Unlike other high-end RAM, you know how they like to put the heat spreader and it gets that high up off the chips? Well, they've paid really close attention and kept a low profile on these on purpose, because they want these to be able to fit smaller spaces, smaller builds also, which I think is a real smart way to go, because they've just really gotten out of control, these memory manufacturers, with these big old freaking tall heat sinks on them. It's a little bit ridiculous, you know. But wow, for what it is, it's really good memory. 3800 megahertz. Obviously supports XMP 2.0, so overclocking can be a breeze. Might put a little overclock on them. I don't know, man. 3800 megahertz. Ooh. So I would just simply assume that this box here is the same thing. So we got a little bit of an instruction booklet in there showing you how to get all that sorted out, and here shows you how to get the fans and all that hooked up on there. Now, one thing about it though is kind of funny. You know, I sit there and talk about how you know short they make these, you know, for compact sizes, and then they want you to pop in this big honking fan on top of it. So that kind of defeats the purpose a little bit, but whatever. We'll see how it goes. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be fun to put together there. Very nice RAM, 128 gig kit. And he says, according to the student that's using this, he says that when he is rendering out his animation, he's seen almost all that RAM, because he's had another one in his dorm, not as high end as this one, but pretty dang high end, and he had the same amount of memory. And he said that while rendering things out, that he almost uses all of that RAM. So that's pretty darn incredible. Let's move on. Let's move on. Set this aside here. Set this aside here. Oh, get this out of the way. What do we got? Boom. Going with a Noctua cooler. And you know, to be honest, this one supports 2066, but it's kind of difficult to find very many coolers at all that support the 2066 when we're talking about air cool. Now I know there's water cool items available, and we have decided to veer from the water cool for a few reasons. One is that he himself is vastly concerned about a leak. We're talking thousands and thousands of dollars of parts here, and I know that you know, having a leak in your closed loop water systems are rare, if any. But it's funny that I say that, because I had a customer just last week walk into my shop and had me pull data off of a drive, and he said his entire computer was shot because his water cooling system started leaking. Went all over his motherboard, fried it all out. He was hoping that the drive was okay. You know, I asked him what brand of cooler he was using, but he couldn't tell me that. He didn't know. But so to say it never happens, that's not true. So we're going with this Noctua NHD15, and I'm just going to open this up real quick. I mean, we've all seen the Noctua stuff, right? But I'm just going to pop it open just to have a peek at it, and then we'll move on if I can get this open. Come on. Here we go. And inside the box is another box. And here comes the cooler, I believe. Yep. Big old honking cooler there, huh? And your fan. We'll just take a quick peek at this cooler just to see exactly how big it is. Oh man, they got this in here nice and tidy, don't they? Wow. Packaged up pretty darn good, I'll tell you that. There you go. Wow. There we go. Wow. That's a pretty honking heat sink, that's for sure. I would imagine it would have to be. So we're looking at about that size there. That's pretty nice size. Pretty big. Pretty big. One fan included, sandwiched in between, and then they give you another fan for the front or the back. I guess whichever you prefer. So, and then they have the nice slots here to clear your memory in case you have it in an orientation that may impede with your memory. Now that may be a little bit of an, this is really going to be really interesting with these fans that they gave me on this memory. Are we going to have enough clearance here? So that's one thing that's going to be really interesting to find out. And, you know, let's just hope that all works out okay. Sure it will. We'll be fine. So let's move on. That's the Noctua NHD15 premium heatsink. Supports 2066. Get these out of the way. So what else we have here? Well, I think you guys know and love this one. He's going with that video card right there. 1080 Ti. I don't even have to take this out of the box. I'm sure you guys have seen an unboxing or seen these live in action on many videos. But it's still a beast of a card. It really is. You know, he just didn't quite want to go with the 2080s, the RTX stuff yet. That's just a lot of money to spend on a technology just a little bit too. I don't know. I think for right now the software he's using is more CPU intensive, so that's another reason. He did say that some of the up and coming software are going to rely more on the video card for his rendering and such. But this, everybody knows, is a beast of a card. Yeah? I'm sure everybody will agree. Let's see what's next. We got over here. Okay. So, now, everybody, don't laugh, okay? Don't laugh, but we're going with this. We're going with the EVGA 400 watt power supply. Now, I know you think that this sounds a little bit on the low end, but I'm telling you, for the money, this is a really, really nice power supply. What do you guys think? You think there's enough power there to deal with that? Ha! Ha ha! Check this out. So there's that. Right? And here's this. Look at the difference in even box size. Look at that. No, we're not doing that 400 watt, guys. You guys know me better than that. Look at the size difference. Holy moly, huh? Huge difference. Huge difference. Anyway, gotcha. Oh, you guys know I wouldn't do that. This is the, obviously the EVGA 1600 watt Supernova power supply. And it's a dang good power supply. One of the best you can get, to be honest. Extremely quiet, powerful. Really good power supply here. I'm just trying to pull up a few specs on this. Yeah. Fully modular. Let's go ahead and open it up. Open this guy up. Pop the tape. So, let's see, I just want to see what side, here we go, that's how we're going to do it. Nah, Gio, I'm not going to do that, man. Come on now. No, 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 no. Ooh, nicely packaged. I just love how they package these power supplies here. Take out this box. Nice. And we'll take out this. Nice. Set that aside. Lost the cameras here. 1 second. This guy up. Oh, well, look at that. A nice case, of course. How many of those cases do I have? So here's all your cables. Yeah, they got nice braided cables there, you know. We probably should go with cable mods on this build, but I'm not sure. You know, he's really not concerned about all this. The bling comes with it. But, wow, look at that. Nice little, how about that for a power supply cable, huh? That is awesome. Wow. They mean business, huh? You pulling some power with this bad boy. Right? Cable ties comes in it. Very nice. So let's have a look at the power supply itself. We'll set this aside. We have a specification booklet. This up here real quick. Wow, that big box. I thought the power supply was going to be like something to be too big for the case, but this is a very heavy power supply, everybody. Love how they package this thing though. Let's see. Wow. Nice. I mean, this thing's beefy. It is heavy. This is going to be one heavy build for sure. Look at the totally modular. This has one 12-volt rail, and it carries 133.3 amps on the 12-volt rail. That's pretty darn good. Highest quality Japanese Kimicon solid state capacitors. Double ball bearing fan. 80 plus platinum. Fully comes with a 10-year warranty. And I would imagine so, because you're buying the best of the best with this. So, power supply that's going to be powering this bad boy. Big old honking switch on the back. Wow. Jeez. That's exciting. Yeah. I think so. I think so. Well, what are we going to move on to next? There's a couple things here I want to talk about. I'm going to put this back in here. Like I say, I'm not going to sit here and build this computer live. You know, this is just going to build out just like any other, you know, computer that you build. The only difference is just these are with very high-end parts and very expensive parts. But you know, I will upload videos, you know, showing the build as it goes, and I'll probably go live once or twice at some point during the build just to let you guys know what's going on with it and how it's looking. But that's about going to be the extent of that. So I'm going to set this right here. That thing's massive, man. That's a massive power supply. I love it. Right? Let's get into some of this other stuff here. What do we got? Let's do this. This just came in, and I have another part that's coming in. I hope it shows up while we're live here because it's another one that I'm really excited about. But this one just came in the door. So let's see what we're going with here. Oh, it looks like it's a hard drive, yeah? See what we got. Ooh, a black. So he's going with the 4 terabyte black hard drive there for storage. 7200. You can't get a better large hard drive than that as far as speeds are concerned. 7200 RPM, Western Digital, 4 terabyte black. That's just for his data and for some of his data. So let's go ahead and we're going to be going with the Samsung VNAND 970 Pro NVMe 512. That'll be for his operating system. And then here's where we're going to take advantage of that 4 terabyte black. So we got us some Optane memory here. New technology. That board supports it. So let's crack that open in here and see what that looks like. And it should look exactly almost like an M.2. It is an M.2. But, so that's going to go, yeah, nice. So that's going to go probably in the vertical slot of that motherboard. And, you know, basically what this does is it stands between the SATA controller and the hard drive itself. It basically acts as a cache, basically. So it's non-volatile memory. Like I said, it sits between the memory and the storage to accelerate the system performance and responsiveness. And you combine this with Intel Rapid Storage technology, and it seamlessly manages multiple tiers of storage. Basically, it's cache. It caches a lot of the data, or that's being used on the mechanical drive. Speeds it up greatly. So that's what we're going to be going with as far as speeding up his mechanical drive there. Taking advantage of that Optane memory. I think that's pretty darn exciting too there, huh? Cool. Can't wait to see how that works. 16 gigs. I think they have a 32 gig version too. But we went with the 16 gig version for a couple of reasons. One is we would have to wait on that 32 gig for a while to get here. And so we're just going to give the 16 gig a try there and see how that rolls. What else do I have? Let's see here. Not very much more. Oh, the case. I don't have the case. Don't have the case. Case hasn't arrived yet, but we're going. Like I said, he's not real big on bling. He just wants something that's fast and that works for what he's trying to do. So, you know, he didn't go all out on the case. The case is going to be the Obsidian 450D. So I don't have that yet. But I've also added in a couple of Noctua fans here that we're going to be using. And I'm going to let you guys know how this works. This is a very interesting product right here. And I may just go ahead and open this up. But this is a dual base SATA 2.5 and 3.5 bay. So I'm very curious to see how this performs, because I think he told me that basically he can render a 20-second project, and that project would be the size of about 500 gigs. So he's working with massive files, and he's going to be offloading a lot of it. So that's why these 3.1 ports and everything that he has on this board are going to help him with offloading his data. But pretty interesting bay here. So it's a little blurry there. Back that off a little bit. So here you have the 3.5 inch bay there, and then up here is the 2.5 inch bay, so you could hot swap either size if you want to there. And supposedly some of the technology that's used, or the designs that's used on the back here, is patented through this company, which is SYBA, SYBA, made in the USA. So can't wait to see how that's going to perform. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool to see. I like it. Got an on-off switch, and it also has two 3.0 or 3.1. Actually that's 3.0 USB slots there in the front. Give you an additional 2 more along with what he's going to have. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. What else am I missing? Well, I knew something else that I'm missing. It's not here yet. The case, and I'm hoping this other item arrives. Actually, it's here. Oh, hold on. Let me show you guys something here. Wow. Oh, yeah. I can see it there in my camera system. I see it. I mean, I can't believe they leave it right on my shop's front porch. Don't even knock on the dang door, man. What the heck? Let's see what I got here. Check this bad boy out. Let me go get it. I hear you. It's my cat. She's saying, feed me, I'm hungry. Yeah. I hear you. Here we go. What that is. I don't even know what that is. What? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. This thing looks like it's been put through the ringer. I don't know what this is. I don't know what in the world that is. Let's find out real quick while I'm sitting here, huh? Oh, man. Golly. I don't even know what this is. Does it have to do with the build or not? Oh, what is that? Oh. Okay. Well, sorry everyone. This is a motherboard to a laptop that I'm replacing. Sorry about that. All right. Looks like set that aside. But this is what I really want to show you. One second. Let me get all this out of here. Good God. This stuff. Let me show you, fellas. Everybody. Check this out. Try to move this stuff out of the way here. Yeah, it's a little sideways. See if I can straighten it up. This just came in. And you can believe what they did was they left this at the dang door of my shop and walked away. And I'm not really too happy about that. Let's find out what it is, shall we? Worked out great. Perfect timing. I'm going to lay this down just in case. Wow. It's like freaking Christmas around here, man. Better than Christmas. Oh boy, look at this. Oh my gosh. So this is the keyboard he wants to go with. This was his decision. Not a bad keyboard. Pretty good. Right? Little gaming keyboard. Nice. But look what's in the box, fellas. Look what's in the box, everyone. Holy moly. Oh, man. How about that? Man. Get out of the way. Wow. About that for a monitor. I can't back it out here. It's heavy. Back that out. Acer Predator G-Sync 27-inch. $165 This is a 25. This is a 2K monitor, not 4K. It's 2K, but that's okay. That's a beast. That's a great monitor. It's a really good monitor. So wow, it's like, oh man, dude, just, you want to talk about You want to talk about not going, I mean, almost going all out on everything, you know what I mean? Woo! Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of fun putting this together, and yeah, I got my juices flowing for sure. Nice stuff. Yes, cat, I know you're hungry. Let me fix the camera here a little bit. Oops, sorry everybody. There you go. What? Hush. So what do you guys think, man? Ooh, I can't wait to get started on that. You know, just need the case, and can't think. Is there anything else? Yeah, there's a specific mouse that he ordered he wanted me to order for him too. So I'll get that and get that in. But I'll just, you know, record everything as I'm going along, and we'll get everything pieced together. I'd like to get some benchmarks run on it, of course, and keep you guys, you know, informed of it as much as I can. He really wants to get this built pretty quick because he's in school, so that is my plan. But I figured that I would hop on today. Oh, absolutely, Gio. I mean, I'm not just going to show you when it's done. I'm going to show you. I'm going to be uploading videos of along the way kind of videos, and then of course at the very end I'll have the full complement of video to show you that too. And like I said, I'll probably go live once or twice sometime during that build, just so you guys can take a live peek. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that'd be interesting, right? But I really, you know, when it comes to like unboxing videos, I don't know. I didn't want to make a whole video on just unboxing stuff. So I said, oh, you know what? Let's go live. Just do it live for the heck of it. I got to take everything out of the boxes anyway. Just want to go live and join you guys on this beautiful Saturday here and see if we can have some fun unboxing some nice parts, man. There's no doubt about it. I can't wait to see how this Optane works. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be very interesting. But everything else should go well. Motherboard is just rocking, outstanding. I really do love it. I wish it was mine. I don't know what the heck I would do with such a freaking high-end, you know, parts. I mean, 32 threads, man. Good God Almighty. I mean, Brian, you could probably render a damn screencast in like freaking 10 seconds with that kind of dang hyper threading going on, you know. Man, I just don't know. But with the upcoming videos, I will give more details on all of the parts as they get put in, and hopefully we can all learn a little something from it. I know I will. Some of these parts are difficult to find, and information on some of these parts are difficult to come across. So, but anyways, listen. Thanks for joining me here today. I think I'm going to cut this off. It's been a lot of fun. I'm real excited. I can't wait to get this on the road here. As soon as that case comes in, maybe within the next day or so, I'll start putting everything together and upload some videos for you so you can kind of have a look with me, all right? So I really appreciate everyone for being here today. Hope everybody has a nice weekend. Until next time, see you soon.